towards Lewandowski, who's tussling with Stefan de Vrij. He wanted the free kick, nothing given. Dumfries has attempted to keep the ball in play on the right-hand side, but it has gone out for a throw. And Barcelona can reset here. Fairly fortunate, you have to say, not to have fallen behind. Best chance of the game so far, falling to Dzeko. Of course, Lewandowski had a great opportunity as well. The ball cleared off the line. As Inter look to break again here, just inside their own half. There's a tremendous tackle from Gavi to initially win the ball off Nicola Barella. He now has control of it. Plays it forward to Pedri. Pedri finding Rafinha. Rafinha's left-footed cross from the right-hand side into the penalty area. Ball is loose here and Barcelona will pick it up again. Floated into the penalty area once more. Dealt with by Di Marco initially. Inter can't get hold of the ball for any length of time here. As Busquets finds Rafinha. Rafinha back to Busquets. Alonso will let it run on that left-hand side all the way to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele now playing it back to Marcos Alonso. He goes back to Piqué. Piqué again playing it out to the left to Alonso. Barca looking for a way through here. Busquets with the first time pass into Pedri. Pedri finds Lewandowski. Great turn inside the penalty area. Still trying to find the space to shoot. And it's going to roll gently into the arms of Onana, who gathers it inside his 6-yard box. But they have to be so careful of Robert Lewandowski. We know what he can do inside the penalty area. Two number 9s are the players who have come closest to scoring so far in this game. One big chance apiece. The header from Lewandowski cleared off the line, and Dzeko's effort from the free kick taken by Çalhanoğlu got on the end of the cross, poked it onto the crossbar, and it bounced down on the line. As Sergio Busquets heads the ball forward, tied up by Mkhitaryan. Skriniar plays it out to the right-hand side and finds Barella. Now it's Dzeko on the halfway line. Holds off the challenge, looks to play in Martinez, couldn't quite do so. And Barcelona regain possession once again. As Xavi paces the touchline in angst and maybe a little frustration as well. And Barcelona forward again on the left. Some strong challenges coming in here from Skriniar. Things just getting a little heated down on the pitch as well. Some of the Barcelona players not too happy with the challenges being made by the Inter Milan skipper. And, arguments breaking out all over the place here. Ousmane Dembele getting involved, and the Inter players not too happy with him. Free kick was eventually given for the foul on Lewandowski by Skriniar. Barcelona players weren't too happy about it. There was a challenge on Skriniar earlier that the Inter players weren't too happy with either from Dembele. The referee's managed to sort all that out now. And there will be a free kick to Barcelona on the left-hand side. And Rafinha standing over it. Looking to play the ball into the penalty area, and it's headed wide of the target. Rafinha's ball in. He did pick out Lewandowski, but he was almost on the edge of the penalty area. It would have been a remarkable effort to score from there, although certainly the kind of player that is capable of doing so. We're just past the midway point in the first half here. And it's Barcelona 0, Inter 0. Barcelona have possession on the halfway line. Sergi Roberto reaching forward. Rafinha trying to find a way through. It's cut out and played forward by Di Marco. Then a foul by Lautaro Martinez and Sergio Busquets. That means that Barcelona will have another free kick in a decent position on the right hand side, but an opportunity to get Lewandowski and the likes of Piqué and Busquets into the penalty area as well. And try and make the most of these set pieces, the quality of delivery that they have from both flanks. It is going to be Rafinha again. Not such a good delivery this time from the left-hand side, headed away on the edge of the penalty area. It's back with Rafinha once more on the right. Looks to play the ball over the top, but he's overhit that. Straight into the arms of Onana. Rolls the ball out to Bastoni straight away to try and get Inter on the move, and Bastoni plays a long ball forward and finds Edin Dzeko on the edge of the penalty area. Not a huge amount of support, but it does arrive now from Mkhitaryan. And Mkhitaryan finds Di Marco. Di Marco's cross, and it's come out to Mkhitaryan again on the edge of the penalty area. He goes for goal, saved by ter Stegen. It was on target, low and hard to the goalkeeper's right-hand side. Reasonably comfortable for Barcelona's goalkeeper, but an effort on target nonetheless from Inter. Again, just reminding their hosts that they can be dangerous from these positions. As Barcelona look to come forward again. So Eric Garcia taking the ball into the Inter Milan half. Checks his run, goes back to Piqué inside the centre circle now. Marcos Alonso on the left-hand side. Familiar patterns of play here from Barcelona. So Gavi comes under a bit of pressure from Skriniar. And is forced to go back again. Now Gavi picks it up once more, driving forward on the left-hand side. Plays it out to the touchline to Marcos Alonso. First-time pass into Ousmane Dembele. Cuts the ball back into the penalty area. Forced to Dembele again on the edge of the box. Looking to get the shot away perhaps from distance. Goes for goal. Good save by Onana. And then the ball bounced up off the ground and hit Onana before going behind for a corner. And Ousmane Dembele trying his luck. And almost getting the reward. Onana perhaps should have held on to the initial effort, but he wasn't able to do so. In comes the corner now from Rafinha to the near post. And a scramble behind by Inter for another corner. Mkhitaryan getting the final touch. As Rafinha looks to deliver the cross once again from the right-hand side. In swinger, flicked away at the near post, and Inter get it away. As Çalhanoğlu tries to break, just couldn't get the ball under control, and Pedri does well to win it back and slides the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper ter Stegen. Back with Pedri now, plays it out to Alonso on the left-hand side. Inside the Inter Milan half, Alonso finding Pedri. Pedri looking to go on a mazy run, closed down by 3 Inter players. Sergi Roberto briefly winning it back, and now he has got it again on the edge of the penalty area. Picks out Rafinha. Rafinha goes for goal, deflected. Onana unable to prevent the ball from going behind for yet another Barcelona corner. And there have been so many of those in this first half so far. And the pressure continues to build on Inter. This time it's going to be Dembele to deliver the corner from the right-hand side. So an outswinger from Ousmane Dembele. It's flicked away by Dzeko again, who's done some good defensive work in this first half. And Inter looking to break away. It's great work here. And it could be an opportunity on the break. Dumfries making the run, looking for the pass, gets it from Barella. Dumfries goes for goal, straight at ter Stegen, who makes a good save. And then Gavi tries to clear, it bounces off Dumfries and goes out of play for a throw-in. But what a big opportunity for Inter there on the counter-attack. Once again looking dangerous on the break. And it was some terrific work by Barella that set it up. He won the ball off Gavi inside his own half, and suddenly it was 3-on-3. He slid the ball out to Dumfries, who hit the ball with plenty of power, but it was quite close to the goalkeeper, who did have to make a good block and did just that. So ter Stegen again called upon. Both goalkeepers have been in this first half. Really good contest developing here. So much at stake in this game, in this season's Champions League. As Barcelona have it once more with Rafinha, plays it inside to Pedri, who looks to get to the byline and cross from just inside the penalty area. Di Marco will attempt to clear for Inter. It's really good work from Rafinha to keep that ball in play, and he's got it once again here on the right hand side. Switches the play to Marcos Alonso, who's a long way out but can hit them and goes for goal. Doesn't find the target, drags it wide, and it will be a goal kick to Inter. Some big chances at both ends, but still no goals in this Group C clash. Bayern Munich comfortably leading in their away game this evening against Victoria Pilsen. A couple of goals for them already. As the ball finds Lewandowski on the edge of the penalty area, Inter were briefly in real trouble there. De Vrij managed to get back and take the ball away from the Polish international. As the ball goes out for a throw-in to Inter now. Just for a moment, Lewandowski looked like he might be in. It was actually his first touch that let him down, which is something you almost never say about the prolific Pole. Flicked on by Edin Dzeko. Still inside the Inter half. Lautaro Martinez doing his best to apply the pressure on Piqué. Busquets plays it out to the left-hand side. It's with Gavi. Leaves it for Dembele. Dembele finding Busquets, who steps over the ball, lets it run for Sergio Roberto, goes for goal, and Nana spills it first time, and then Lewandowski following up, just couldn't get the contact, and Inter's goalkeeper is able to gather gratefully at the second attempt. He stayed down here. There may have been some contact, accidental contact with Lewandowski, who tried to get onto the loose ball. Sergio Roberto's effort not held by Onana. He nearly got himself into all sorts of trouble. Just about survived. Real frustration for Barcelona. Another decent opportunity, as Xavi takes this opportunity now to talk to one or two of his players as Onana gets some treatment. Big moment once again in this game. Onana recovering well from the initial effort, which he failed to hold on to. He's back on his feet again, the Inter goalkeeper. There's certainly some anxiety inside the Camp Nou this evening. They know that things could certainly take a turn for the worse at any point in this game. Inter are a dangerous side. Piqué is up against Martinez here. He's done really well to keep possession. Eventually the ball goes out of play for a throw to Inter on the left-hand side. A little over half an hour played now, coming up to 32 minutes gone. Barca 0, Inter 0. And the longer it stays like this, the better it is for Inter Milan. Obviously nicking a victory now, given what's happening in the Bayern Munich game, will almost certainly be enough to see them through. Certainly if it doesn't change in that match between Pilsen and Bayern. And Bayern would have to lose for Inter not to go through tonight with a win. And that seems a very unlikely scenario. A lot of work for Inter Milan still to do here. Big difference for them this evening between a victory, or more importantly a draw even, and a defeat. Defeat really puts them in trouble, and then really it is going to be a toss-up between Inter and Barcelona, both with 2 games to go, same number of points. The head-to-head could come into it. That's the first tiebreaker. Obviously, Inter getting that 1-0 win in the first meeting between these two 8 days ago. So if Barcelona win tonight, the margin of victory could make a difference. Plenty of permutations possible. For Inter, it's pretty simple now. They'll expect Bayern to get a result tonight, so they will be thinking that a victory is as good as certain qualification. That is what they'll be hoping for. But here come Barcelona now, looking to drive through with Pedri, who has looked lively and dangerous at times. Just couldn't quite find the ball there to Lewandowski, and now the free kick's been given on the right-hand side for a foul by Gavi. It's Gavi, I think it might actually have been Dembele for a push. Gavi and Dembele both going for the same ball. The free kick has been taken now by Inter, who have the ball inside their own half. Bastoni playing it out wide to Di Marco. Di Marco slips it down the left-hand channel to find Dzeko, who smartly draws a foul from Eric Garcia. Wasn't really going anywhere. He used all his experience there. Edin Dzeko, still a very handy goal scorer. Former Roma and Manchester City player, of course, amongst others. Bags of goals in his career. So Bastoni plays the free kick with the left foot over towards the right-hand side. Couldn't quite pick out Dumfries, and Alonso just lets the ball run out of play for a throw-in on that Barcelona left, level with the edge of the penalty area. And looking for his options here, and it's been given away here by Barcelona briefly. One back by Gavi, and then given away again to Skriniar, who finds Dumfries, who then loses the ball. Eventually the free kick is given to Barcelona. 10 minutes to go in the first half here. Barcelona 0, Inter 0. Barcelona on the move yet again. Gavi plays the ball back to Piqué. Piqué moves out of the centre circle. Barcelona still have it deep in the Inter half now on the left-hand side with Dembele. Dembele looking for a pass through to Lewandowski. Has managed to find him. Lewandowski with the cross. Decent one as well. On the volley from Rafinha and wide of the target. Another big chance for Barcelona. Great work by Lewandowski on the left-hand side. And his cross perfectly picking out Rafinha, who just couldn't guide his effort into the corner. Hit it on the volley into the ground, but it bounced wide of Onana's right-hand post. Let off for Inter. Another big chance for Barcelona, as Onana looks to take this goal kick long. 10 attempts from Barcelona now, 3 on target in this first half so far. 4 for Inter, 2 on target. In the meantime, it is now 4-0 between Barcelona, between Victoria Pilsen, I should say, and Bayern Munich. Bayern 4-0 up in that one. Goretzka's got the latest goal there. And, well, that is pretty much game over, you would have to say. Not entirely surprising. It remains goalless here. Much to the frustration of Xavi. And results from earlier on in the day: Atletico Madrid failing to win at home against 10-man Club Brugge. Goalless, that one finished. Napoli with a 4-2 win over Ajax. As I mentioned, it is 4-0 in that game between Victoria Pilsen and Bayern Munich. Goretzka has scored twice. Mane and Muller with the other 2. And currently Porto leading away by Leverkusen. Rangers and Liverpool tied at 1-1. Marseille 2-0 up against 10-man Sporting Tottenham 3-1 up at home to Frankfurt. As Barcelona come forward here on the right-hand side with Lewandowski. And it will be nothing more than a goal kick. His cross ended up behind, and it's another frustrating passage of play for Barcelona. Have looked dangerous at times. There's been some big opportunities. A couple of big chances for Inter as well. The Dumfries effort that was saved, and of course Dzeko hitting the crossbar. Lewandowski for Barcelona. And a header cleared off the line. Rafinha volleying just wide. And Barcelona coming forward again now with Pedri. Finds Dembele on the left. Dembele on the edge of the penalty area, checks back and looks to get the shot away with his right. It's going to fall here for Pedri. Gets a shot away, blocked by Onana, who gathers the ball at the second attempt. Pedri feels he was fouled there by Inter's goalkeeper. The ball is launched downfield, and Dzeko competing for it with Piqué. It's headed back by Eric Garcia to Ter Stegen. I just wonder whether there might be a little look at that incident involving Pedri and Onana. No sign at the moment that the video assistant referee is getting involved in that one. As Barcelona look to come forward again. Rafinha is going to do his best to keep this ball in play. Down by the corner flag and Haston, and plays a lovely ball through to Sergio Roberto. Across goal, and it's in! It's Dembele! And Barcelona have the lead with just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. A huge goal for Barcelona. And it was down to the persistence of Rafinha initially. And then the precision of the ball across the face of goal from Sergio Roberto, and Ousmane Dembele just tapping the ball in from close range. And that really changes things here. That could be a huge goal for Barcelona. It looked like the ball might be running out of play, but Rafinha managed to keep it in just by the corner flag and played a lovely ball into the penalty area for Sergio Roberto. He played a first-time cross into the 6-yard box, and all Dembele had to do was get a foot on it and put it in the back of the net. Nothing Onana could do, nothing Inter could do. Huge, huge goal for Barcelona. Wild celebrations on the bench. What a difference that could make to their season. That goal at the moment is that big. As Inter now look to respond. Mkhitaryan driving forward. Looks to play the ball into Dzeko. It's not been cleared very convincingly by Barca. Inter still have it here with Çalhanoğlu. Scored late in the first half, of course, against Barcelona in the first game between these two at the San Siro. It's Mkhitaryan who has it now, looking to play the ball out to the right-hand side. It's a poor ball from Mkhitaryan. And one back by Barca. Will be feeling much more confident now after taking the lead. That's the goal they desperately wanted. Di Marco picks it up again, finds Bastoni. Inter just trying to settle things down here. They may just want to try and get to half-time and regroup. Been under pressure at times, but they've had their opportunities as well, remember. It's not been all one-way traffic. Barca have been dominant, but have also looked vulnerable at times. And here is Gavi. Out to Dembele on the left-hand side, the goal scorer. Swings the cross in towards Lewandowski. Onana just gets a hand to it, and then Rafinha looks to curl it in and only just misses. Brilliant effort from Rafinha. So close to doubling Barcelona's lead. What a big moment. That could have been a second goal in quick succession. Barcelona look full of confidence now. Rafinha's been a key part of their performance this evening and really played the biggest part in the goal that currently separates the two sides. It was his persistence and his desire to chase down what almost looked like a lost cause. Did so well to keep that ball in play and to create a goal from it. Really is going to be of huge significance here. How will the next few minutes play out here as Barcelona almost give the ball away in their own, on the edge of their own penalty area? Eric Garcia hacks the ball out for a throw-in. Bastoni has it now on the halfway line for Inter. Goes back to Stefan de Vrij. De Vrij plays it to Skriniar. He's forced to go back to Onana. De Vrij again, back to Onana once more. Clears it left-footed from inside the 6-yard box. Only really got height on it, not much distance. Skriniar then heads it forwards towards the halfway line. DiMarco flicks it forward, hoping to find Lautaro Martinez. It's going to run all the way through to Stegen. Simone Inzaghi now looking more animated on the touchline. As we enter the final few seconds of regulation time in this first half. Ter Stegen is just standing inside the penalty area with the ball at his feet. No Inter player going to put pressure on him. Now he does pick it up and flings it out to the right-hand side to find Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia playing it forward to Pedri. Pedri again to the right-hand side to Rafinha. Rafinha to Sergio Busquets. Busquets finds Rafinha inside the penalty area. Can he create another goal here? Ball across the edge of the 6-yard box. Comes out to Pedri on the edge of the penalty area. Inter have it back with Çalhanoğlu, who's happy just to clear the ball. 4 minutes have been added on here at the end of the first half, so plenty of time here for Barcelona to keep the pressure up and try and get a second goal. Head-to-head matters, remember, when it comes to separating teams. So Barcelona win a free kick. Still inside Inter's half. Rafinha getting ready to take it. Just about a minute of the 4 additional minutes played in the first half here. Rafinha lining it up, left foot from the right-hand side. Swings it in to deal with it. It comes to Gavi on the edge of the box, trying to hit the volley. Not the most convincing strike of the ball. And so Rafinha then tries to keep the ball in play. And it goes out for a throw-in on Inter's left. Midway inside their own half. And it does seem to be about just surviving through these crucial few minutes before half-time. Barcelona have an extra spring in their step after that goal. It's given them a huge boost. As the ball is played up to Edin Dzeko. Dzeko gets it under control and tries to find DiMarco. Barcelona clear. And somehow the ball has stayed in play on the touchline, and Rafinha then trying to win the ball back has put it behind for a corner. That kind of came out of nowhere really for Inter. As DiMarco comes across to take the corner. Can they make something happen here? DiMarco's delivery towards the far post. The ball had gone straight out of play from the corner, which would be a huge disappointment to Inter. It's a wasted set piece from the visiting side. Definite change in mood inside the Camp Nou late in this first half. Barcelona leading by a goal to nil. Ousmane Dembele with that all-important strike, a tap in from close range set up by Sergio Roberto after some brilliant work by Rafinha. Now Barcelona on the move again. Gavi has turned inside the penalty area but wasn't able to hold on to possession. The ball will now go out of play for a goal kick to Inter. Final touch off Marcos Alonso. About 30 seconds of stoppage time remaining in this first half. The ball currently at the feet of Onana. Onana clears it long downfield. The ball is then played back to Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen forward to Marcos Alonso again. Almost half-time. There is the half-time whistle. Simon Marciniak brings an end to proceedings in the first half here. Ousmane Dembele with the only goal of the game. Some brilliant work by Rafinha to keep the ball alive, and he played a lovely pass into the penalty area to find Sergio Roberto, who flashed it across the 6-yard box for Ousmane Dembele to tap in from close range. That's the difference between the teams at the halfway stage. It is Barcelona 1, Inter 0 at half-time. Welcome back to the Camp Nou. Second half just about to get underway in this Group C clash. Barcelona leading Inter by a goal to nil. Ousmane Dembele with that all-important strike in the first half. 5 minutes before half-time. Tap in from close range, which has given the home side the lead. We're just getting back underway now in the second half as Inter look to respond, avoiding defeat. Tonight for Inter Milan would be a significant moment in their Champions League qualification quest. As the players just stopped here for a foul. It will be a free kick to Inter Milan once we get back underway, but Skriniar are in need of some attention, so there's just a halt in proceedings here. Inter might be forced into an early change. Potentially. Skriniar looks to be in some discomfort. He's back on his feet now. Hoping he can get back underway, the Inter skipper. And good chances for both teams in that first half. Robert Lewandowski had an effort cleared off the line. Edin Dzeko hit the crossbar. Ter Stegen had to make a couple of decent saves as well to keep Inter out. Barcelona probably had more of the ball and more possession and looked more threatening for longer periods, but until that goal went in, they never really looked that comfortable. A bit of a different story now that they have the lead. Those last 5 or 6 minutes of the first half, they were all over Inter, and they've got the ball now on the right-hand side. Inside the Inter half. Eric Garcia playing it out wide to Rafinha. Rafinha looking to drive forward on the right hand side, looking to get the cross in, blocked by Di Marco, and out of play for a throw on the Barcelona right. Taken by Sergi Roberto, goes backwards. And Eric Garcia playing the ball to Piqué. Piqué, little pass forward to Pedri. Pedri turns and plays it out to the left to find Gavi. Gavi has got Dembele out on the touchline, finds him. Dembele looking to take on Dumfries, still Dembele. Beats Dumfries, second time of asking, good ball in. Lewandowski got something on it. Couldn't direct his header towards goal. Nicola Barella's done well to get the ball away initially for Inter. And now the free kick has gone Barcelona's way. Decent opportunity here. As Lewandowski was looking threatening again just a few moments ago. Trying to get on the end of a header. It's a free kick now to Dembele, which Dembele has taken rather, and this is easily dealt with on the edge of the penalty area by Inter. So Lewandowski knocks the ball down into Piqué, who backheels it. And it goes into the arms of Onana. It was an intended return pass to Lewandowski, just didn't quite read it. Wasn't expecting that from the veteran defender. Inter Milan come away with the ball. It's cleared away on the halfway line by Marcos Alonso, but the free kick has gone Inter's way. There was an infringement. I think it's a high boot that's been penalised. In the meantime, Barcelona managed to win the ball back again. Rafinha, though, has given it away to Di Marco. Di Marco into throw-in on the left-hand side. The ball bouncing off Sergio Roberto. Di Marco gets it back in play. Ball floated into the penalty area, and the finish And the equaliser from Barella. Now, he may have been offside. The Inter fans are celebrating. This will be checked, of course. But Nicola Barella may well have got the goal to get Inter back into the game. He seems certain that this one is going to stand. And when the ball was played in initially, he was onside. There's no doubt about it. It was left by Dzeko and then by Piqué, inexplicably almost, who didn't see Barella coming in behind him. Barella took it on his chest and fired it into the roof of the net. And it's 1-1. It's a great finish by Barella. And out of nowhere, Inter have an equaliser. Well, that's a hugely significant goal. Not only does it get them level on the night, but even if Barcelona were to score again now, then the head-to-head would be in Inter's favour. It's a huge moment. Can Inter hold on for a vital point? Barcelona coming forward here on the left-hand side with Dembele, clips it into the penalty area, little flick header for Lewandowski, who couldn't find his top corner that he was looking for. Great move by Barcelona. Great play by Pedri. It was Dembele's ball into the box. Pedri's header back into the path of Lewandowski, and he's back in to hit the target from inside the penalty area on the volley. Such is the quality of his finishing. And it remains 1-1. But just a reminder there to Inter that there is a long way to go in this game, but they could be about to break here with Dumfries on the right-hand side. Can he get the cross in? He does, but straight into the arms of ter Stegen, with Lautaro Martinez trying to get on the end of that cross. And here come Barcelona now. Once again, Lewandowski, left-hand side of the penalty area, gets the cross in, easily gathered by Onana. And he can just settle things down. In the meantime, Inter now looking to come away. There was a booking, by the way, for Lautaro Martinez shortly after the Inter goal. It's for a challenge. Well, there was a foul for a challenge on Dumfries, and I did wonder why Martinez had been shown the yellow card, but he booted the ball away. So I picked up a yellow card. And it's Barella's goal that has got Inter back into this now. 8 minutes into the second half. As it stands, they are 3 points clear of Barcelona with 2 games to play. And because of their superior head-to-head record, then if they were to beat Victoria Pilsen in their next game, then it would put Inter out of the competition, rather Barcelona out of the competition and into the Europa League, even if they were to win both of their remaining games against Bayern and against Victoria Pilsen. At the moment, that is how close Inter are to the knockout stages of the Champions League. If they can get another goal and win here, given that Bayern Munich are out of sight in their game, then it will be Inter who go through. And they're threatening again here with Dumfries on the right-hand side, looking to get the cross in. Gavi clears it. The header is won by Lewandowski, but he's unable to pick out Rafinha. And it's tidied up by Inter. Onana play the ball out to the left-hand side. Forward towards Di Marco, who seemed to slip. Referee didn't give a foul, and then there's a late challenge and a yellow card for Stefan de Vrij. Can't have any complaints about that one. And sliding in here inside the centre circle on Pedri. Pedri had just put in a slightly heavy touch, and De Vrij obviously felt he could maybe get to the ball with a sliding challenge, didn't do so, picks up a yellow card, no complaints from him. As Inter win the ball back on the edge of their own penalty area. Barella has it, the goal scorer, brilliantly taken goal it was too. Leaves it for Martinez, who plays it out to the left, and Di Marco in plenty of space to run into. With Dumfries forward, so too Dzeko wanted on the far side. Dumfries, Dzeko! And what a block that is. Tremendous piece of defending by Gavi to get back and prevent Dzeko from hitting the target. Wonderful break by Inter. And Dzeko looked like he'd caught the ball really well, but Gavi came sliding in to make the block. Dzeko with his head in his hands because he knows he'd made decent contact there. And it could easily have been a second goal for Inter. They do have a corner. And once again, they've looked so dangerous on the break. Barcelona chasing the game again. They need a goal. They need to win. Into the near post. It's going to come out. And hit first time by Çalhanoğlu, and he very nearly caught out ter Stegen. It's a curling ball from the right-hand side of the penalty area, just outside the box, hit with his left foot, hit it with plenty of power. It was heading for the top corner. It's a decent save by ter Stegen in the end. Almost looked like he was caught out by it. Çalhanoğlu will now take the corner again from the right-hand side, headed towards goal, brilliant save by ter Stegen, and Lautaro Martinez with a follow-up, unable to turn it in. It was a tight angle for Martinez, but that was a brilliant save by ter Stegen to keep it at 1-1. And now Barcelona looking to catch out Inter at the other end. Good defending in the end from Bastoni. And Çalhanoğlu on the right-hand side switches the play, but what an opportunity that was from the corner. More on that in a moment, because here come Barcelona again, and passes a poor one this time. And Busquets wins it back for Barcelona. Lewandowski has it inside the penalty area, gets the cross in. Coolly dealt with there by Çalhanoğlu. Gives it to Dumfries, who then gives it away to Gavi. Gavi twisting and turning, finds Pedri, and now Alonso on the left-hand side. Edge of the penalty area, it's with Pedri on his right foot. Searching for options, goes back to Alonso. And back to Pedri again. And Pedri weaves his way into the penalty area, gets his shot on target. Not enough power to really trouble Onana. Gets down to his right-hand side and holds on. It was on target, but it was tame from Pedri. And Onana with the save to keep the score at 1-1. Barcelona now have a free kick inside their own half, but they were so nearly 2-1 down a few moments ago. ter Stegen with a brilliant save down to his right-hand side to keep out a header from Çalhanoğlu's corner. It was Dumfries who got the final touch, may even have gone down as an own goal. And Gary Garcia got a fair touch on it as well. But here's Pedri now on the edge of the penalty area for Barcelona. Twisting and turning, still going. Finds Gavi. Tries to get the cross in, dealt with by Dzeko. And now it's with Alonso. Cutting inside, finds Pedri, and now Busquets. And the pressure really building here on Inter. Played on to Dembele on the edge of the penalty area. Tries to get the cross into the far side. Gavi in plenty of space. Inside the penalty area, he gets a cross in, headed away again. Dzeko gets another touch on it to get it away from the danger zone. Di Marco has it, and then gives it away to Rafinha. And Rafinha finds Dembele with this step over, hoping Lewandowski was in there behind him. He wasn't. Cleared by Inter, but it's back out again. And now Rafinha curls the cross in. Skriniar gets his head to it. Bastoni helps it away, only as far as Alonso. The pressure continues to build here for Inter, as Rafinha delivers another cross, and this time Onana gets out to grab the ball and hold on to it, and again he can settle things down here for Inter. Tremendous spell of pressure from Barcelona. And just looking at that replay again of the ter Stegen save, it looked like it would have been an own goal for Piqué, who was certainly to blame, or partly to blame, for the equalising goal. And now Piqué's in trouble again. He's been to the ball by Dumfries. Dumfries looks to cut it back and can't find a teammate. Great bit of last-ditch defending by Alonso. But they were so nearly caught out there, and Gerard Piqué is having a difficult night. Inter so nearly on the break again. Dumfries was just stronger than Piqué, who was shrugged off the ball. And it's really good defending by Alonso, just as Dumfries tried to cut it back for Lautaro Martinez. Thrilling game of football at the Camp Nou, and so much still at stake. Çalhanoğlu's gone across to take the corner. Bayern are now only 4-1 up in their game as Çalhanoğlu takes the corner. It's headed clear. Gathered by Di Marco. Inter still have it with Barella, the goal scorer. Plays a good ball into Martinez. Martinez finds Dumfries. Back to Martinez. Can he get the shot away? Barcelona close him down. Çalhanoğlu across the face of goal. And Alonso calmly dealing with the situation. Knew he wasn't really under pressure from an opponent. On the edge of the 6-yard box, was able to get the ball away to safety. And now it's with Onana now for Inter, and he plays it out to the left-hand side to Di Marco. You feel like there could be a goal at any moment for either side here. Less than half an hour to play. Onana with a high ball. Comes off Dzeko. And could still fall here for Barcelona. And it's now with Barella. Barella taking the ball forward. He's got Dumfries to his right-hand side. Dumfries again. He's been heavily involved. Finds Barella once more. Now Çalhanoğlu inside Barcelona's half. This is where Inter want to be. Mkhitaryan back to Çalhanoğlu. Skriniar finds Mkhitaryan again. Terrific exchange here. Lautaro Martinez, and now played in to the penalty area. Bastoni it was who made the run and just couldn't cut the cross back. And it's with Rafinha for Barcelona. He finds Sergio Busquets. Busquets will look to play the ball out to the left-hand side where Dembele made the run. It's cut out by Barella, and now Dumfries has it. He finds Nicolo Barella again. Back with Dumfries on the right-hand side. Given away, and Piqué picks out Busquets. Busquets passes a poor one though, intercepted easily by Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu floats the ball to the left-hand side. There is Martinez, takes a touch, gets past his man, and finds the back of the net, and into lead at the Camp Nou. It's Lautaro Martinez, who's barely had an opportunity this evening, who now has completed the turnaround for Inter. They lead Barcelona by 2-1. Great bit of play from Lautaro Martinez, and Barcelona are in all sorts of trouble. They're heading out of the Champions League as things stand. Extraordinary. What a turnaround in the space of a few minutes. It started with Sergio Busquets giving the ball away to Çalhanoğlu and ended with a really, really well taken goal. Eric Garcia didn't cover himself in glory. Lautaro Martinez beat him far too easily. A shot which was low and hard to the goalkeeper's right came off one post and then the other